think everything's working properly. It seems to be. I didn't change anything from last time, so we should be good. So we are about to join an Amonkhet intermediate Swiss draft league here. We'll see how it goes. These. By a couple, I mean a few, 5 or 6. But this is the first one that I've done myself. I did as kind of a review of the spoiler as it came out, and once we got all the cards. And I really like this set. I think it's got a lot of really, really cool interaction. If I had one complaint, it's that there's not enough removal. I love my removal, and it's pretty premium. So let's see what we've got. We've got this guy, Prepare to Fight. It's not bad. Definitely not bad. Cast Out is excellent. Gravedigger is great. Wow, this is a pretty good pack. Cartouche of Strength is considered by many to be the best common. I kind of don't want to take a gold card. I mean, this is a really strong effect, but I don't want to lock ourselves into white-green. I do really like Cast Out. But, gosh. Yeah, let's take Cast Out. It cycles. It's great removal. I mean, I was just talking about how removal is pretty premium, and this is pretty good. The costing 4 mana is not awesome, but it can hit anything. Yeah, anything except for that dorky 6/7. Alright. Blocked by a zombie this turn. I don't know how good this card is. I mean, I think it's... Well, I think I know how good this card is, which is very situational. But I think this card is amazing. Yeah, this seems super strong. So I think we'll probably do that. This is not Gilded Lotus. Other cards, let's see, if we had taken black, we would, I guess, take the Cartouche of Ambition, which is fine. It's not the best by any means, but it lets you race or grind or whatever you need to do. It buys you a lot of time, or can, at least. It's better than it looks at first glance. Like, you see the green one, and you're like, oh, I got to fight something. Blue one's a meh. It's okay. I like drawing cards, so. Yeah, but we'll just go with the top drop elite. We might be getting a little cut off here. There's not much white that we're seeing, but I will take this Fanbearer. I don't see anything else here. I mean, the Weaver of Currents is cool, but I'm certainly not going to jump into blue-green specifically. I could do the Cradle of the Accursed. That actually... I mean, Fanbearer's good. Then again, maybe if we're getting cut off from white, we should take the Cradle here to leave ourselves a little more open. I kind of like that. Maybe I'm undervaluing Fanbearer, but I definitely know it's not Sunscorched Desert. Unburden's fine. Haptra's Mark is fine. Yeah, let's go with this Cradle. I haven't... It's kind of a manland. It's not exactly. I mean, you have to sacrifice it to get the creature, but spell lands are strong. What is this? Onward to Victory. I like this card, but it's really expensive, and it's a gold card again. Red kind of seems like it might be open. Game effects are... Okay, well, let's... Hold on 1 second. Oh, crap. Let's reserve Inoketra's name. Let's try to draft some zombies. I don't know if this is correct, but let's try that. Let's see if the sound gets any better. I don't know. This is such a stronger card. I don't know. We'll take this with and try and do some stuff with like tokens. get a token theme going. We got, you know, zombies. We'll get a bunch of tokens. Give all our creatures +1/+1. Perfect. Yes, this is exactly what we were hoping for. Oketra's Monument is just a bonkers card. It's a great sign that white is open. I mean, there's another top crop elite, which is great. So maybe we're not getting cut off. Maybe it's just been light in the packs. Soul Stinger kind of late. That's good to know, but we're definitely taking the Monument here. It's everything. Lovely human just brought me food, so I may pick at that. As we go, Grasping Dunes is good, but I already have one spell land. I already have one colorless land. So Sparring Mummy here is pretty good. It lets us exert with impunity. We can exert our top crop elite to boost our dudes, and then play a Sparring Mummy to untap it the next turn for another. Other considerations, Festering Mummy I like. Colossopede's just a big dude, but I think we're going to take the Mummy. This seems also, again, fine. We're still seeing red, so, you know, we might not see a lot of it next pack. We can keep it in mind for pack 3 as something that we'll probably get a decent amount of. Also a decent amount of blue, so we could go like flyers or something if we want. But yeah, as long as we're getting these birds. Look at this, blue, 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 blue. I don't think Sacred Excavation is what we want here. Yeah, we'll just take the elite. We're kind of stacking up on 4s here, but I think that's okay. We've got the Monument to ease that a little bit. Okay, so here we have to make a choice. I don't know how I feel about Mighty Leap. It's not really what we want in our deck. It certainly doesn't go well with much that we have right now, except for this Spearmaster. And there it could be fine, but I think I'm going to take this Pursue Glory. We've been seeing a lot of red. I think that we're going to want to go wide and cycle it. Gosh, this food smells so good. I should have waited to start this thing. I'm regretting my life decisions now, but it's okay. I'll be all right. Okay, so here we have another decision. We're not seeing any. Let's see. We want one of these red cards. I don't really know. I kind of like this Pathmaker Initiate. I don't think we're quite so aggressive as to want the Insider, though I think it's an interesting card, certainly. We'll take the Sentinels here. We can kind of put these other colors off. I mean, we know that blue's open. Here we'll take an Ancient Crab. Skies deck. What is this camel? I don't know. I guess we'll take it just for signaling purposes. I don't know that I'll play it, but it's a 3/5 for 5, and sometimes. I guess it's fine. Should have taken the full art planes there. Probably worth a cent. Bontu's Monument. I don't know how I feel about that. Trial of Solidarity seems great, though. Or do we want the Cartouche of Solidarity first? Probably. I mean, the Trial's the uncommon. This is the first one of these I've seen, though, and I'm sure they go highly. But there's a Trial of Zeal, too. That just seems... These both are really strong considerations. Trial of Solidarity, obviously, is on color, and I'm going to go ahead and highlight that. Because I think we've got Oketra's name and a couple of Top Crop Elites, though, that already have this effect. I don't know that we really need it, so I'm kind of pulling towards the Trial of Zeal. Just like I said before, removal is pretty difficult to find, and I don't like the blue in this pack, so I think we can maybe plan to go red. Our red cards so far aren't great, but they're acceptable. Bontu's Monument is, I think, fine, but not really what we want here. Ooh, we get another Cast Out. That's fine by me. I know we've got a lot of 4s, like I said, but Cast Out's just the best. And like I said, again, it cycles, so it really isn't, it isn't ever dead, unless we have no planes. We'll take that. I kind of like Jeru's Resolve. We're not seeing a lot of small dudes or ways to make tokens, which is really what I was wanting. We're seeing just some expensive stuff. A mummy. I guess we're probably not going to get a whole ton of red this pack, are we? I'll take a Jeru's Resolve. It seems like it could be really good sometimes. Or do we just want to take the Gale Strike and move in on? Maybe just splash the... I think Gale Strike is better enough, and we can always get one of these later. The Vizier is also a strong consideration that I kind of like. Kind of ramps us a little. I don't know that we really want to ramp. Let's go with the other. See what we get. Here we have Impeccable Timing, which I'll go ahead and take. Faith of the Devoted is a cool card, but I don't know that we can move into black at this point. But yeah, Impeccable Timing is fine. Binding Mummy seems great. Here's where we're starting to get some payoff in white, finally. I don't know, I think we might be in the wrong colors this draft. I'm not really certain. But, you know, first time I draft. It's a little tricky to Cryptic Serpent. Yeah. Well, I like these Binding Mummies. These will be good. Help us get in there for some damage. Make our sort of all-in attacks a little bit better. And we want a lot of creatures for this monument. Here we go. Ooh, Compulsory Rest. I know I just said we need creatures, but, well, but this is so good. We can get other removal. This is just a really strong... We want lots of little dudes, but then again, we only have the 2 mummies so far for it. Yeah, let's take the removal. I know we need dudes, but we'll get dudes. Oh, this food. If it weren't one of my pet peeves when people eat on stream, I would do that right this second because it smells amazing. Okay, so we've got this glut of 4s. We actually have a lot of removal, don't we? I do like that kind of situation, though. I like having just lots and lots of ways to get rid of things. This is also a really creature-heavy set, so I think having this stuff, like there are just a bunch of big monsters running around that we're gonna have trouble dealing with our little weenies. Let's put this in the sideboard because I don't think I'm still playing that. Anointer Priest seems interesting. We also have the Cartouche of Zeal. That maybe that's what we do. Maybe we do something like this. We take this Cartouche because I don't know how I feel about just gaining a bunch of life and having a 1/3. We're not. That's not what we're really about. We want to be attacking. So yeah, this seems fine. It's definitely not my favorite, but okay. We're back on red. Another Bontu's Monument. We could have had the Nuts Black deck. Alright, we can take another Oketra's Name here and just have all of this effect that we could possibly want. In fact, I don't even know that I'd play a second. But it is an instant. I don't know. Maybe we take the Bontu's Monument and just, I don't know, kind of have it. I think, yeah, we've got another Oketra's Name. We'll take this Jeru's Resolve here. I like, okay. I guess we'll take this Mummy. I don't know that we'll play it. That we're getting pretty choked on 4s. I guess we can take this to somehow end up going blue. I don't know. Whatever. These don't matter. We play Slitherblade, just go super aggro. I don't think this is a good card. It doesn't have Hexproof, so it doesn't really do anything except die. I like those who serve, but this is a pretty bad pack. Ooh, wait, I really like Manticore the Gauntlet. I think we're going to take that. I think it's one of the better red cards. The -1/-1 counter isn't a big deal. Like, worst case, it's just a 4/3. It's really expensive, though, and Those Who Serve kind of fits into our 3 slot, and it's a zombie for Oketra's name, and yeah, maybe we just take it here. Like, we need it more, but it's just such a powerful effect. Yeah, let's go with the stronger card. Oh, okay, well this is interesting. We've got Blood Rage Brawler, which I think is the pick. We want some more early stuff to do. And we've got a lot of action. We can afford to discard a card, right? I don't think I want this. This seems just terrible. If we were super, super control-y, Thresher Lizard would also be fine, but I don't know how often we'll have that few cards in hand. We're not red-black, so yeah, I like this Brawler. It's a lot of pressure early. Here we go. This is what we want, right? Oh, well, maybe not. Maybe we want this Token Maker. I mean, this is a strong effect, but we're not that heavy into red. It protects us against Flood pretty well. Let's see what else we've got. We also have this Winged Shepherd, which could be nice. We don't need the Trial of Solidarity. The Compulsory Rest would be great, but we have a lot of removal at this point. I don't think we need more. Maybe we want the Fan Bearer. I kind of like that here. We passed on that one earlier. We're definitely not taking the Seraph of the Suns. That's terrible. This is interesting. We're not black at all, and it's just not... Like, we only have one Oketra's Monument, and the rest of our dudes are kind of, I don't know, not stuff that we just want to be thrown around. Yeah, this might be wrong, but let's take the Fan Bearer. It's also the cheaper card. Here we can take the Onward to Victory. Man, we would have had a great black deck, all these Stirred Sands and stuff. But no, this is a fine card. It can help us push some damage through. It's bonkers on the Manticore. It can just win you. Like, if we put a counter on something else, on the play the Manticore turn 5, put a counter on something else. Next turn, just play this on it onto an empty board. That's game. That's 20. Hazard's Favor. Okay, this is one of the cards that I was thinking of when I started drafting this. But we've got to take this guy. Maybe the Favor will wheel. I'm glad that we're in the last pack. I can't wait to eat. I like the Honed Copish here. I think it's fine. It's not great, but we might play it. Probably. We can take this. Let's take this Desert Ceradon. I want to have something big. It cycles, so it's not like it chokes our hand up if we get stuck with it. And it's just, we just want. I guess we can take another Jeru's Resolve, but I don't think we'll start. Oh, and we get Those Who Serve anyway. That's cool. We can take this in case we end up against a or something. Oh, here we go. We've got Hazaret's Monument, I guess, instead of Impeccable Timing. I feel like this is going to be good. Also makes the Manticore cheaper, which is kind of cool. Whatever. We'll take another one of those in case we really feel like we need it. I don't think we need this one even. And it's got cycling, but there's only so much of that we want. Okay, we'll put this in the sideboard for now, but it's... So right now, what are we taking out? Probably a Supply Caravan. Seems pretty meh. I don't know, it's a big dude, and we've got Hazaret's Monument. Probably one of these sparring mummies. Whatever. We might not start this Jeru's Resolve. We don't really care about our creatures. They're not that big. Like, I know I wanted one, but I don't think it's that important. We may not want... we can take Sunscorched Desert, but we're not going to play it. looks fine. And then 16 land. Play 17. Okay. Well, we're gonna pause the stream here for a little while. Just save our deck as is. We'll build it later. Because I'm gonna eat some food, and oh my god, I'm so excited. So I'll see you guys later.